Northern Irish broadcaster Eamonn Holmes claims he was unceremoniously axed from ITV's This Morning, where he and wife Ruth Langsford had presented for almost 15 years. Since then, he hasn't been shy about taking aim at both ITV and his former co-host Phillip Schofield, leaving only fellow host Holly Willoughby so far unscathed. This week, an ITV insider claimed Eamonn was axed due to research showing his popularity had been dropping, something which his agent has firmly denied. Eamonn appeared to leave the show on frosty terms with Phillip after Ruth reportedly made a formal complaint about him interrupting her mid-sentence while the pair were live on air. Though Eamonn has now switched channels for GB News, the drama shows no sign of dwindling. After Phillip was a guest on the Lorraine show to celebrate his 40 years on TV, Eamonn hit the like button on a tweet which criticized his rival's tribute. This #Lorraine show is bizarre. Why not celebrate 40 years on #This Morning instead of another show? It read. Plus, another tweet that he gave his public approval to criticize the channel for airing their tribute to Phillip so soon after fellow ITV star Brenda Edwards lost her music entrepreneur son Jamal. The MBE winner died this week aged just 31. ITV doing damage limitation for their #1 This Morning whilst another member of their team has lost her son, quite inconsiderate really #Lorraine, blasted the Twitter user. Eamonn hit the like button again in agreement. He also showed his support for a post that claimed ITV had made a huge mistake in their decision to let him go. In a bid to slam the perception that his ratings had started to dive, he retweeted a message from his rep Jonathan Shalit at Intertalent, which said in no uncertain terms, "Don't believe a source said anything official at ITV, always respect at Intertalent." Untrue research show viewers no longer want at Eamonn Holmes rated better than others on at This Morning at News show often beats at Sky News at BBC recommissioned his Farm to Feast. Presenter Richard Keys voiced his support for Eamonn online too, questioning, "Why don't ITV just leave it alone? Everything I'm reading on my feed tells me this insider is wrong." At Eamonn Holmes ratings on at News tell me they're wrong. Stay on the high ground, legend. Meanwhile, 62-year-old Eamonn commented more directly in the Daily Mail's Weekend magazine, when he claimed that ITV had dropped him while maintaining a pretense that had resigned. "I'm all for TV companies being able to choose who works for them, but it would be nice if you were told why you were going," he exclaimed. "They're sly. They didn't want to announce that it'd been dropped because it would adversely affect audience figures, so they made it look as if it'd walked away from them rather than the other way round. They had a chat with my agent and announced that I was going to GB News when they'd done no more than ask if I'd be interested in joining them." He also claimed to the publication that passive-aggressive Phillip is renowned for snubbing people. Eamonn hit back by declaring he was like a Belfast street fighter in his reactions after feeling hurt for Ruth, adding, "No one would have snubbed me like that." Finally, he suggested that the diversity the channel produced was all on screen, whereas he would like to see more diversity in management. An ITV spokesperson insisted, "This isn't a version of events we recognize, and as we have said before, we wish Eamonn all the very best. We are committed to improving representation both on and off screen, and we publicly report on our progress against our commitments and targets." Holly Willoughby has not commented on the fiasco but has posted recent photos of herself and Phillip together with captions that describe him as her bestie.